What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is an unusual moment. Obviously, we haven't done Rise Up Early in a long time, but nevertheless, uh, you are tuned in to Rise Up Early Radio Show, the Rise Up Early edition, brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Make sure you like and share. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. We are going to recap Week 14. I decided this morning to pull my brother from another mother up to his bed. Told him take them sheets off him. Get all the morning boogers out his eyes. Get the morning breath off you. Uh, get the coffee. Go ahead and get the coffee cup. No peach crown. Too early for all that. Then again, maybe not. Um, do all that. Do all that good stuff. And we are going to rock and roll and talk. For the first time, you might actually see on a show where Marcus the Alphabet makes his picks on my show as well. You may be able to see that today. You might be able to see that. I don't think I've ever done a show where Marcus the Alphabet has done his picks on the show when I'm on the show. It might happen. It might happen today. If you missed the show yesterday, Alphabet's football talk show, you should have watched it, and you should go back and watch it if you have not watched it uh, as soon as possible. All right.
No doubt.
Make sure you do that. Now, shout out to everybody. Make sure you get some drinks. Make sure you get a +1 in here, and sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, and let's do this thing. Let's talk this sports stuff like we only talk sports talk. All right. So first and foremost, shout out to my guy Marcus the Alphabets. Marcus, was good? What's going on with you this morning?
What's good, man? I was getting up and dealing with my dog and setting up my fantasy football. By the way, shout out to everybody. This is most people's the last week of the regular season in fantasy football. I know it is in my leagues. Good luck to everybody as far as that. Your games this week probably determine whether or not some of y'all are right on the fence with making the playoffs, making some money, or winning a championship belt like I did. But yeah, so good luck to everybody, out there that plays fantasy football and people who follow for real football. These are the games here in the next few weeks that are going to dictate whether you go to the playoffs or whether or not you need to start looking forward towards the draft. We'll be doing the draft here in a couple of months. So it's very critical. This is go time. These are the games here, and we have some games this week that will determine. We don't like to use the word loosely, the term loosely, must win, but we are at that point of the season now where it is must win. If you don't win, you fall behind. We got some teams got 4 or 5 games left, depending on if you played already. Look, that's it. You're 2 or 3 games behind with 4 games left to play. It is critical that you get wins. The NFL deliberately made it where divisional games are towards the back of the season, where some of these teams that under the old scheduling may have just tanked and just kind of sat their players. You don't have that luxury anymore. You got to go out there focused. You got to go out there and ready to play, because it really is a matter of life and death, figuratively, when it comes to the playoffs.
But as much as we talk about divisional games, when I start off a show, I like to start off hot. And guess what? We're gonna start off red, scorching hot this morning. Starting off your Week 14 NFL talk. Y'all ready for this? Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
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 Well, folks. Talk about must-win games today. This is a must-win for both teams. I just want to remind you.
Facing pressure. Goes over the top. Wide open is Chase. And he splits the defenders for the touchdown.
And yes, I put the volume on because you need to see it. Just remember what happened the last time.
Facing pressure. Goes over the top. Wide open is Chase. And he splits the defenders for the touchdown.
Y'all see that?
Essential to his team's hopes. 3rd and 7.
Just remember.
To the end zone. Open. Wide open. Hurst pulls it in for another Cincinnati touchdown. Essential to his team's hopes. 3rd and 7. To the end zone. Open. Wide. Gonna give it up. Hand it off. Mixon. Still waiting for a signal.
And I think it's the correct call because right here, this is the view. You see that knee down right there. Athletic. However, Mahomes on athletic is the best pocket passer in the NFL probably. It's him and Burrow then.
There's an interception. First of the game for Cincinnati. And this has been a great performance by the rookie. I mean, Taylor Britt's done it all.
Because the outfits. Guess what?
What's that?
How do you say see? Oh, I'm sorry. See? Never mind. I just said it. See in Spanish. Yes.
They say yes. Yes.
See.
Look,
watch this.
You know, people have short. What's that? What's that?
What do you think it's doing right now in Buffalo?
Snowing. I saw Joe Burrow walking into the stadium. Look, man.
It looks very
this is why I get so upset sometimes. And look, I get it that people, again, that they love their team, that they love, that you support your team. Fan is short for fanatic. But when we talk about the elite quarterbacks of the NFL, and people just automatically want to bolster some quarterbacks to the top of that, to the top of that list, Joe Burrow is in that game there, in that season right there. Joe Burrow beat both Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes to go to the Super Bowl. Okay. Joe Burrow, when healthy, and look, I get it. He's been, had a lot of injuries and missed most of this season. But when Joe Burrow is on, he is a top 3 quarterback in the league. We forget sometimes, that this man was a play away from winning the Super Bowl when they lost to the Rams, and he got sacked real quick in the Super Bowl when the corner slipped and he was trying to get the ball to Chase. Chase is wide open down the field, but he couldn't get the ball to him because Aaron Donald hit him right in the mouth. Joe Burrow, if he just has a half a second more, that's an easy touchdown. And we're talking about Joe Burrow in a whole nother light. Josh Allen has never beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, and Joe Burrow did. Joe Burrow has been to a Super Bowl. Okay, and again, best abilities, availability. But Joe Burrow, we gotta remember when he's healthy, which that's been a problem for him. Joe Burrow is a problem. I heard Joe Burrow. Somebody said this. I'm not going to mention their name. They told me Joe Burrow was a statue because he took a lot of sacks. And I'm like, Joe Burrow is not a statue. His offensive line is just really bad. He doesn't run like Lamar or Josh Allen. But when you talk about his pocket awareness, his ability to, navigate the pocket and get plays off. And if he has to take off, he'll take off and run, get you 5 or 6 yards from the quarterback scramble. Joe Burrow is a problem. Here's the other thing, the other bad news, Torch. Cincinnati, as bad as their record is, they still mathematically have a chance to win the AFC North. Now, Pittsburgh plays Baltimore today, but Cincinnati has an opportunity. It's really small. It's not big odds, but they still are mathematically eligible to win, not just make the playoffs, but to win the AFC North. With the way Pittsburgh has been floundering, with the way that the Ravens have been floundering. Now, one of them, pretty much whoever loses that game today, they're pretty much out of it. But Cincinnati has an opportunity if they handle their business. Now, look, it's a long shot to win the AFC North. And if they get into the playoffs, if somehow, some way they're able to sneak into the playoffs, you don't want to see Cincinnati, because when we talk about their wide receiver core, when we talk about their weapons, when we talk about Chase and Higgins and Chase Brown, the running back, and Samaje Perine, they are a problem. Now, their defense stinks. Their defense couldn't stop a nosebleed, but their offense is potent. And if they're able to protect Burrow for just a little bit and he's able to get the ball to those weapons, they can create problems for anybody. Not too many teams, Torch, have two corners that can deal with those two monsters that they have on the outside. And then you add in Chase Brown. He doesn't get the popularity and the attention that Chase and Higgins get, but he's one of the best dual threat running backs out there that can run the ball, catch the ball. A very talented running back. I don't know if he's up there with Joe Mixon. I think sometimes they miss Joe Mixon, but he's a problem too. So it's going to be very interesting. Now I heard a bunch of excuses, Torch, about that loss there. By the way, Josh Allen did not throw a touchdown in that game. That was a playoff game. Where you all actually finally got a home playoff game that y'all have been clamoring for. And Joe Burrow came to your house in the snow, in the elements, which is supposed to be your advantage. Let's not forget, Cincinnati plays outside in the cold too. So they are no strangers to playing in the elements. And they came to your house and beat you. And then the next week, they went to Kansas City and they beat them. Went to the Super Bowl. So this is not a team to be taken lightly. And you got your hands full today because, with the secondary, Buffalo secondary is a problem. And then you look at their pass rush, Joey Bosa's hurt, of course. Again, Joey Bosa. We tried to tell y'all that Joey Bosa at the worst we told you at the beginning of the season. I think we both said that, Torch. I think we both said that. Well, he had pressures, Marcus. I go, when you need him the most. Is Joey Bosa playing today, Torch? No. Okay. Is Ed Oliver playing today? Your mic is off. Your two best pass rushers.
No, sir. Yeah. No, sir. My mic not off.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. No Ed Oliver and no Joey Bosa for these type of games that you brought him in for, and we told you all, which is the reason why the Chargers got rid of his ass. As talented as he is, when you need him the most in crucial games, big games where you need him to advance and survive, he's going to have some type of injury. He got hurt at OTAs, Torch. He got hurt at OTAs when you're in shorts and T-shirts. And I told y'all that, it's no big deal. It's okay. All right. We're going to see in the playoffs or you're towards the back of the season and you're fighting for your playoff lives. You're sitting at the 7th spot right now, number 7. And your free agent acquisition edge rusher is not going to play. So we're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's up today. We'll see. We shall see.
Right now, first, believe me, I know firsthand. Definitely snowing. It's looking real familiar. It's giving off familiarity right now. Don't like the elements. I think Buffalo has to be able to run the football. We're gonna see. today. We're gonna see today because this is fresh snow that just came down too. This is fresh, and it's still snowing right now. So the conditions were not the greatest coming in to the office this morning. I'm gonna be honest. We're not the greatest. It's not the worst, obviously. If you've ever lived in Buffalo, then you know that this is definitely we call this light, but in football terms, we wouldn't consider this light. What's up, Deborah Beatty? What's up? Shine, I see you, Conrad Cushman, EPW. I got to talk to you about some wrestling stuff later on too. Miami making that late run. Miami ain't making no run, Jay Renai. Get out of here. You wish you would love for Miami to be making a run. They making a run to nowhere. They ain't making a playoff, sir. Y'all already could have swore already eliminated. Hang it up. And if you lose this week, you're definitely eliminated. So talking about teams. Yeah, talking about teams that ain't making nothing, ain't doing nothing. Yeah. You ain't doing nothing. Let's get to this real quick. We're going to make some picks, too. We got some other stuff to talk about as well. We talked about the Bills, obviously, because we like talking about the Bills. Win or lose, we like talking about the Bills, right? All right, well, here's your contenders, yada, yada, yada. Marcus, your thoughts on this? Do you agree, disagree?
Yeah. Is Buffalo? I wouldn't say Buffalo's pretender. They need to take Cowboys down from there. And I'm a Cowboys fan. From contenders, mathematically, they still have a chance. If they, we talked about this on World Class Wednesday. Mathematically, if they were to win out, and Philadelphia has been struggling. But, after this Thursday game, with what we saw the Lions do to the Cowboys, I like the Pats. The Chiefs are in trouble. The Chiefs very well, they get a lot of passes because they're champions. They've been the AFC champion for several years, but they're in trouble. The Texans play the Chiefs, and look, man, that pass rush, Lord have mercy. They don't have their left tackle. They may not have their right guard. I would take them off of there. Rams definitely. Packers definitely. Seahawks definitely. Colts definitely. Eagles. We'll find out today between the Packers and Bears. Definitely the Broncos, definitely the Texans. They scare me with their offense. Ravens, I don't know. I would probably move them down. They've been terrible this year. Of course, the Lions and the Panthers very well might win that NFC South. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Pretty decent.
I disagree.
Okay, what you got?
I disagree. First and foremost, I want to shout out. Oh, here you go. I know exactly why you agreed. I know why you agreed with this. Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Because your damn dimming star is on the top side of the spectrum here. On the top side, contenders. Your team is not no contender. Matter of fact, Marcus. Sir, I can't with you. This is really contender. Playoffs. Hey, really?
I just said after the Lions game that we have to question the Cowboys. I just said that. I said I'm a Cowboys fan.
Nice. I got more than questions for the Cowboys. I have diagrams.
Holy hell! Look, a garbage dump. Nice ride, guys. You can't park that. Holy hell! Look, a Nice ride, guys. You can't park.
I ain't making no playoffs, Marcus. Contender my foot. They ain't contending nothing. Better contend
They
with that
still
damn
are.
defense.
They're still in it mathematically. Now their path. Now the wild card. The wild card round is probably out of it because all of the teams that they would be competing for that wild card spot, they lost to the Bears, they lost to the Panthers. You tied the Packers, you lost to the Lions. None of those teams there you would be in front of. So the only path for the Cowboys is you have to win the division. So that is still within. That's still in front of them, considering the way that I'm just saying, considering the way that how well are the Eagles playing right now? The Eagles aren't playing. The Eagles aren't playing that well. So they still have a chance. Now their only path into the playoffs would be to win a division. That's it. So that's it. That's their only chance.
Listen. If you do make the playoffs, it'll be because the Philadelphia Eagles had a 2023 meltdown in which they play like hot garbage, hot dumpster juice.
They're on a 2-game losing streak right now. They're in a 2-game losing streak right now. So
I know
that is very within the realm of possibility. So I'm not telling you lies.
What kills me. No.
Okay.
Here's what kills me.
Okay.
That the Cowboys is in contenders and Buffalo is in pretenders. That's what kills me about this. Buffalo is a contender. Let's stop this nonsense now. As much as we have problems with the Bills, I have problems with them. We've been talking.
Are the Buffalo Bills going to win? Hang on though, and I think if you're look at this slide here. This is what the slide is trying to say. Okay, will the Buffalo Bills win the AFC East? Yes or no? Huh?
You don't need to.
Okay. Okay. They're sitting at 7 right now. You know who's sitting at 8? You know who's sitting at 8 right now?
Pittsburgh.
Houston.
Pittsburgh. Actually,
you see what I'm saying? You see what Houston is sitting at 8 right now. So if you lose the game today, which is very within the realm of possibility, now you move back behind Houston, who beat you handedly and is an AFC opponent. So if they lose today,
Marcus, no, they don't. The Bills will be 8-5. The Bills will be 8-5. The Houston Texans would be 7-6 or 7-5.
Well, if Houston wins today, which we'll make our picks here in a minute against Kansas City, we're about to make our picks here. Who do you have winning the game today between Kansas City and Houston?
Oh, the answer.
See what I'm saying?
We don't get that.
Okay, so if Houston wins today and Buffalo loses today, you move from 7 to 9. You move from 7 to 9.
No, Buffalo has 8 wins, Marcus. No, they don't. No, they don't.
If Houston wins today, they're 7-5. Houston is 7-5. Okay, listen to what I'm saying, Linda. Listen, right now in the A spot is the Houston Texans. They're 7-5. Buffalo they've got 8 wins right now, right? They got 8 wins.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. If Buffalo loses today at the 7th spot and Houston wins, you would go from 7 to 9 because Houston beat you head to head. So we're talking about critical games. We're talking about critical games that could dictate your future. They would have the same record, and because they beat you head to head, they would jump over you. So this game for Buffalo today is very critical. Your only path forward, not you, the Buffalo Bills. Your only path forward is through the wild card, and there are some teams there that would have priority over you because one, the head-to-head matchup. That's all I'm saying. This game is critical for them. This game is
if the scenario Marcus just said pans out, Marcus is correct. Houston would be the 7th seed. Buffalo would drop to 8.
You see what I'm saying? So you would drop right out of there, and you look at the teams. Some of the divisions are going to be sending. You look at the AFC West, Chargers, Broncos. It's tough, man. It's real tough. So the AFC South is sending 2 teams.
Hold on, watch this. Watch this.
Okay.
There is a possibility. There is a possibility today. If the Colts lose today, if the Jaguars lose today, that Houston can jump from 3rd to 1st.
Not yeah. Oh, in the division. In the division. Okay, got it.
In the division.
Okay, in the division.
Yes. The Colts and Jaguars play each other today, so that can't happen.
Yeah,
there's no way that can happen.
So again, Buffalo today. This game for them is basically the game between the Texans and the Chiefs is critical. Basically, if the Chiefs lose this game today, they're done. They're done. Because now there's no way you're. First off, you're not winning the AFC West. You're not winning the AFC West. If you were to lose today, that would pretty much be a nail in the coffin for you. If Buffalo loses today against Cincy, now you're 3 games behind. You're 3 games behind. The Patriots, you're done. You're done. So now you're hoping other people do stuff. So this is critical. If you were to take a L at home to the Bengals, that would be pretty much a wrap for you. That pretty much be a wrap. And considering you're going into this game shorthanded, you're going in without Ed Oliver, without Joey Bosa, without some of your playmakers. Joshua Palmer's out. You have to move up Gabe Davis from the practice squad. You have to go get Cooks. And then with the whole thing, and I think we'll talk about this morning too, the whole Darius Slay not wanting to report. He just said, I ain't reporting. Darius Slay just said, I ain't reporting. I'm good. I'm not going to Buffalo. That's been one of the, some of the news. What's the story with that, Torch? You're there. What's the thoughts on that?
He doesn't want to move. He's 34. He said, if you would have called me at a different time, we'd have been good for it. AKA Vontae Davis all over again, except for without the injury. Just admit you just didn't want to come to Buffalo. I get it. I keep telling people, there is a negative stigmatism on Buffalo. No matter how good you are, there's a negative stigmatism. I hear it in journalism all the time. A lot of journalists have negative stigmatism on Buffalo. And frankly, to be honest with you, I kind of don't blame them for the negative stigmatism. I kind of don't. Because a lot of it is self-inflicted. People don't want to come. First of all, New York has one of the highest tax brackets in America. Number 2, he said it's too damn cold, even though it's cold in Pennsylvania. So I'm not buying that.
And Detroit, where he got drafted.
Yeah, Detroit is cold. No, I'm not buying it. In Philadelphia, it's cold. I'm not buying it. The cold thing. I get it. Buffalo has a different type of winter when it comes to blizzards. We have a special type of a
I keep
special for
telling
all
you.
the wrong reasons type of winners out here. So you have to be built. You have to be built very tough to deal with the winners that we deal with out here. But still in all, Slay was injured in Pittsburgh too. Slay don't want to move. He don't want to come to Buffalo, and I get it. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
They put him on a did not report list, so they still have his right. So it's either he plays for Buffalo or
Correct.
he doesn't play.
Correct.
Do you think that
Correct.
endears you? Do you think that endears you to? Do you think that would endear you to him? That would probably make him even more adamant not want to come. It's like, dude, like I don't
Correct.
want to be there. I want volunteers, not prisoners. I want volunteers, not prisoners. Why would you sit up there and be like, well, if you don't want to play for us, then you're just not going to play? You know, there's two things that players love, and I was explaining this to somebody the other day. There's two things that players love, and especially as they start getting older: money and control of your career. You know, being able to dictate where you want to go, not where you're forced to go somewhere that you don't want to go. So by you doing that, you have not endeared him, even with y'all's record. And, you know, it's not like y'all are a losing organization at this point. It's like, I just don't want to be there. And y'all still are punishing this man. What do you think about Buffalo doing that? Do you think, I know it's within their rights to do that. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Very foolish, to say the least. It's petty. It gives off petty energy. If you ask me, it gives off petty energy.
If I'm a free agent, you tell me either you come here and play for you got waived, we had the waiver wire priority, and either you come play for us or you don't play. And I'm telling you by my actions, and he was trying to be very cool about it. He was asked on the show, Emmanuel Acho. He was on Emmanuel Acho show. Do you want to go to Buffalo? He went all around it. He went on. Do you want to play in Buffalo? He just got.
Acho, remember he was a Dolphin, so he was like, be for real, be honest about it. He was being petty too. Acho was being petty too as a journalist. He kind of was being petty with that. He played in Miami, so he's in a divisional opponent. Acho is funny to me. I mean, Acho lately has been right about a lot of stuff, though. But he used to get on my nerves just because he's very petty.
Yeah, and he's from Texas, too. He's from Texas,
petty.
Too. That's
petty
crazy.
Boot. Right. Petty boot. Picks. Come on, Marcus. There's your first one. We already know your Cowboys lost this week.
Seahawks 30-17.
Interesting.
Let's see here.
And by the way, I got Seattle.
Yeah, I took Seahawks there. Colts 21-18.
Y'all not gonna like this. I'm actually taking the Jaguars.
Uh-oh. That Jaguars defense is nasty. The other Josh Allen, the edge rusher Josh Allen, he's a problem. I think he goes by Josh Hines Allen. He's a problem.
Psych, I lied. Psych, I lied. I'm taking the Colts.
It's okay.
I'm taking the Jaguars. I don't trust the Jaguars on the road. Sorry. Marcus, give Ramon the scores too.
I got you, Mona. Don't worry. I'm here for you, Mona. I gave your scores yesterday. I read your scores. You must not have been looking at the show because I gave your scores yesterday.
She said, get her scores today.
All right.
Oh, guess what? I got her scores anyway, so I could post them right here. on the
She
show.
got Seattle 28-18.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Marcus, I got them right here. You don't got to read them. They're right there.
I got them right here. I read them yesterday, but she want them read again. That's cool.
I put them right on the side, so we could easily go from there with them. Bam. Let's get it. Next one. Vikings. Redskins.
Vikings. Ooh. I might have to change my pick, man. Because Jaden Daniels is playing today. And JJ McCarthy's playing today. I'm gonna change my pick before. See, I'm gonna have to go back and change. I'm gonna go Commanders 17-14. Jaden Daniels is back. JJ McCarthy's back. Mona's got the Commanders too, 28-21 Commanders. What's going on, Dalton? Uh-oh.
John Stanfield just said, has Josh beaten Burrow? No.
Never.
No. That's something you should have mentioned earlier too, while you was talking about Josh never beaten Patrick in the playoffs. You should have also mentioned that Josh has never beaten Burrow.
Or Deshaun Watson.
Whatever. Or Houston for that matter. Actually, he's never beaten Houston either. He has some nevers. He has some nevers in his career. So pick, Marcus. Pick it. Let's go. I know you playing, but I know what you want to say. So go ahead and pick it.
Now that I see the snow, my original score was 35-32. With that weather, it's gonna be a little bit tougher to throw the ball down the field. 28-25 Cincy. 28-25 Cincy. Cincy's desperate. They're trying to make they're still mathematically in it, especially with Pittsburgh and Baltimore floundering. Look, and I'm going to say this right now. And this is crazy. If the Bengals make the playoffs, considering the way that they started and losing Burrow, then we got to put Zach Taylor as the coach of the year. and I know there's a lot of if they come back and win a division, if they come back and win, if they come back and they're 4-8 right now, and they come back and they win the division, Zach Taylor is your coach of the year.
There is a chance that the Cincinnati Bengals could win the division being 8-9. No way. No. Hey, they lost their franchise quarterback for 10 games. They lost their franchise quarterback for that doesn't matter. It does, but no. Not enough that I'm gonna give him coach of the year.
Okay.
No. Coach of the year need to go to Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Or somebody who deserves it. And Cincinnati, no offense. They're not making the playoffs, though. I got a feeling about that. They're not making the playoffs.
Steelers are playing like crap. Ravens are playing like crap. Steelers are playing like crap. One of them's got to lose today because they play each other.
Well,
one of them's got to lose today because they play.
It's not written in the stars that Cincinnati don't lose today either. Which, by the way, my pick is Buffalo. Unfortunately, Buffalo has to do what they need to do, or they're in trouble. Listen, I'm gonna be very honest. This is just me. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. So guess what?
Okay.
He picked Cincinnati, so that means Buffalo wins. Robert Leader said your picks suck. Pretty much.
Robert Leader. Robert Leader. It's, you know what? Robert Leader always has a lot to say. Robert Leader, you're never around when Buffalo loses. Where were you at when Josh Allen got sacked 8 times? You always, when Buffalo gets their ass whipped, you're harder to find than Carmen Sandiego and Osama bin Laden. But when they win, you always seem to pop up. I need you here when Buffalo gets their ass kicked too sometimes. I never see you around when Buffalo loses games. We never see you around. I never see you in the comment section. So we talk about, did you pick Buffalo to beat Houston when Josh Allen got sacked 8 times? No, your picks suck. And you're one of those fair weather fans that only shows up when Buffalo wins. Show your ass up when they get their ass kicked too. Because I didn't see you for an entire week when Buffalo got their ass stomped into the ground by Houston. So show up when they lose too, bro. Show up when they lose too, because I never see you when they lose. Never. Didn't see you when Achane ran up and down the field either. Did you pick Buffalo to beat Miami when Achane had 170 yards rushing? You see what I'm saying? Don't just show up when Buffalo wins and then you come, oh, his picks. Did you pick Buffalo to beat Miami? Did you pick Buffalo when they lost 2 straight games? I didn't get the notification, but you got it today. You got it today. No, we did shows after Buffalo lost. We did shows after Buffalo lost to Houston. We did shows after Buffalo lost to Miami. I didn't see your ass in the comment section. So shh, be quiet. You don't just get to show up when Buffalo wins. And then if they lose today, we won't see your ass for another 2 weeks. So we want to talk about picks? I have a Pick'ems league. I don't see you in the Pick'ems league either. I'm picking about 80%. So, yeah, it's easy to talk. You never show up when Buffalo loses. Never. For 2 weeks, when they lost back-to-back games to Miami, when they got their asses handed to them from Houston, Torch, did we do any shows after Buffalo lost to Houston? Did we do any shows? I didn't see you in the comment section there. I didn't see you in the comments.
Wait a minute, sir. We did a show right after they lost. I called you up.
I didn't give you notifications.
I called you right up.
Notifications. Show your ass up when they lose too. You only show up when Buffalo wins. Show your ass up when they get their asses handed to them. If they lose today against the Bengals, show your ass up. So for 2 weeks, you didn't get notifications because you got it this morning before the game. Where were you at after the Miami game? Where were you at after the when Bijan?
Marcus's coffee has worn off, folks. He is officially back on the beach schnapps.
I hate when people do that. It's all love. It's all love. But show up when they lose too, because I didn't see you after Josh Allen threw for 150 yards, threw for 125 yards, or when he got sacked 8 times, and Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter had him running for his life. You were nowhere to be found. So be quiet. Be quiet. Show up when they lose too. Show up when they lose. That's all that I ask. I love a little banter. I love the back and forth, but you never show up. So what happened in the Houston game? You're here now. What happened in the Houston game? Come on, you got all the comments. What happened in the Houston game? Stop it.
Your coffee wore off, Marcus. You ain't get. You need to switch to regular. You be drinking that decaf.
Torch, who did I pick when Buffalo played Houston? Who did I pick?
Houston.
Okay. Who did you pick, Robert Leader? See, all of my stuff's on wax. I run a Pick'ems league. By the way, you're more than welcome to join next year, and we'll see how great your picks are next year. I didn't get your notice yesterday, but I will find your show. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about who you said you talk about picks. Who did you pick during the Buffalo and Houston game? I'm not talking about yesterday. I'm talking about 2 weeks ago when Buffalo got stomped into the ground. Where were you at?
Marcus,
Yeah.
Ramona said, "Move the hell on." She said, "She said you over here bitching." She said you're bitching.
I ain't bitching. I'm just
Move the
saying
hell
people
on.
always like. Well, I'm not bitching. I'm just saying people have short memories. Oh, your picks. I'm like, dude, did you pick Buffalo to beat Houston? Because I did.
That's what you. The hookers kept them. Hold on, the hookers kept them out all night long in Houston. He said I picked Buffalo. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm real close to changing my pick from Buffalo to Cincinnati. I am like this close to changing it. I'm this
Cincinnati,
close.
Cincinnati is desperate. Cincinnati's only chance, Torch. Their only chance. They got one chance. They're not making it in the wild card. Their record's too bad. Their only
They better be lucky that they changed. They better be lucky they changed the time too from 4 to 1, because you know this game was supposed to be a 4 o'clock game, right?
It would have been straight up blizzard. Straight up blizzard.
They flexed it to a 1 o'clock game. This game is actually supposed to be in like 30 minutes coming up. Yeah, they flexed it. Yeah, I'm looking right now. So I'm up here looking. Yeah, they flexed it. They surely flexed it. They flexed a couple games actually. Buffalo. If I keep my pick at Buffalo and y'all lose, I'm just gonna be highly annoyed because, and put it on wax, I said I was this close. You see my fingers rubbing? It's friction. Now how your tires get down bald, they bald. And you got to change your tire. That's how I feel about this damn pick right now. I really want to say Cincinnati so bad because
Mona's got it 35-32. She says 35-32. That was
Mona said over 15 minutes of this shit. She mad you bitching. She said you over here bitching. 15 minutes of bitching.
I'm not bitching.
Her score is 31-24 Bengals. That was
she said 35-32. Did she change her score?
Look.
I respect you too, Robert Lear. I'm fucking with you, man. You're good. You're good. I picked Buffalo in all the games. I know you do.
Marcus. Damn.
Come on, George. Give me a score. Me and Mona both taking Bengals. Come on.
Do you see the flush? Do you see the fluster in my face right now?
Do you know the excuse that
I feel like this is gonna be the Titanic. If I pick Cincinnati and then they lose, I'm gonna be highly upset because I should have just stuck to my guns. But if I keep Buffalo and they lose to Cincinnati, which I have a strong feeling, I'm sorry, I have a strong feeling that may happen today, I'm gonna be highly annoyed. Okay, I'm gonna stick to my guns on this one. 28-27 Buffalo. And Buffalo, if you disappoint me, I swear to God. Matter of fact, if Buffalo, I'll put this out there now. If Buffalo lose to Cincinnati today, I know this is not going to happen because they're still in the playoff race. But I would fire Sean McDermott. There is no way in hell that the Buffalo Bills, if anybody coming into the season would have predicted that the Bills at week 14 would be a 9 seed. You predicted that? Anybody predicted that? Come on, don't lie. Don't lie. You didn't even predict that.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
What I said, and you, not just with Buffalo, here's what I said at the beginning of the show. See,
no, I said at the beginning of the year. No.
What I said at the beginning of the year, I said this would be the most difficult path that the Bills would take. I also said that it wasn't written in the stars that the Chiefs would win the AFC West. I said both of those.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you in the beginning of the year, would you have said that the Buffalo Bills would be a 9 seed after week 14?
No.
Okay. No. Nobody had that. No. If you say you did, you're lying. I don't believe you. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Too many commercials for 17. I agree. I told y'all that in the beginning of the year. I said too many distractions.
Bucks 21. Bucks 21-10.
Too much Hollywood stuff. I told y'all that. I did not like that at all. They need to focus on playing football. Bucks 24-10. Yep, that was Ramona's pick. Marcus, what's your pick?
I got Bucks 21-10. There was a chance that Mike Evans would come back, but he's not going to come back till next week. So, yeah. No Alvin Kamara either in this game. Devin Neal's going to get the start. So, yeah, that's pretty rough. This game here, man, is so tough to pick because both of them have been playing terribly. The Steelers can't stop the run. Ravens, Lamar Jackson's playing like shit. I just don't know. This is one time. Now look, their games are always very close. I mean, it's a battle all the time. But this has been very tough this year with it. Now, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, I believe, is supposed to make his appearance today. So we'll see as far as that. I got it as a close game.
Thielen is supposed to make his appearance today.
Ravens 24-21.
Did you hear me?
Ravens 20. Yeah, Thielen's supposed to play today. Ravens 24-21.
I'm going opposite of Steelers. That's crazy to me. But I get it. She's being unbiased. So she said 28-21 Ravens. I'm going the other way with this. I'm going Pittsburgh 24-21. I'll go the other way with it. I think if Pittsburgh can make them one-dimensional, I think they'll be all right. They got to be able. This gets me to my point. I want to see this player that y'all all been talking about for so long. I watched him. He was damn good, impactful in all the other seasons that I've watched him. This year, it ain't been the same. He might have passed his brother, but that's about it. T.J. Watt, are you going to show up today or no? Tell us now, because if you're not, then I could just go change my pick very quickly. T.J. Watt has to be a force multiplier. That sounds like somebody I know. He has to be an impact player today, not 3 weeks from now, not 5 weeks from now, not sitting on the couch when your season's up, because y'all know how y'all do that very well. Today. That's all I'll say. TJ Watt, where you at?
You're the third highest paid defensive player. You're the third highest paid defensive player in the league.
I'm sending the SOS signal.
You got to show up.
It's in the air right now before the game even starts. I'm sending it. I'm sending the SOS. A terrible towel. Literally. I need you to show up. TJ Watt. Moving on. I'm taking the Jets just because
Hell no.
Mr. Buffalo was in the comment section talking hella crazy like his Miami Dolphins have not just been boo-boo shit all year. I don't care that they beat the Bills. So what? That didn't get you nothing. I get it. Good win for you. That was y'all Super Bowl. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good job. Buffalo love being somebody else's story, but guess who won't be a story? A good story. Miami. Bye-bye.
Miami 28-14 Miami.
No. Absolutely not.
No Quentin Williams, no Sauce Gardner. And Miami's coming off their bye week. They're gonna they're gonna light them up, man, like a Christmas tree.
Watch out. Don't say that. Don't get caught up in saying they're gonna do what? Say that again. You was about to use that same diatribe again.
Woodshed.
Okay, you want to call us Woods? Just switch.
Let me see here. I can't believe you're picking it. We got 30 minutes to the game start here. Let me read. Let me see. Mona's score is
when the Jets beat the Dolphins today, I'm sending you your Miami fight song in your inbox. I'm sending the fight song. Okay?
Mona's got it. Dolphins 24-17. 24-17 Dolphins. It's gonna be a blowout here. Geno Smith may not live through this one here. 28-12 Broncos. It'll probably be worse than that. Rams, they're gonna slaughter them. No Marvin Harrison Jr. All they got over there is no Greg Dortch. All they got is Trey McBride. I would expect them to sack Jacoby Brissett at least 5 times. By the way, the Cardinals put Kyler Murray on the IR. I think we've seen Kyler Murray play his last game for the Cardinals.
Ready. Done. Finito.
Kyler Murray's played his last game. He's played his last game for the Cardinals. He's out of there.
Where should Kyler Murray go?
Go play baseball. Go play baseball. He should go to the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's where he should go instead of the Arizona Cardinals.
All right, go ahead, Marcus, and read this one.
All right, look, I changed my pick, man. Considering what I saw with the injury report, Rome Odunze's out. Now, I do expect a little bit more from the rookie, Luther Burden, but I would expect. I changed my pick after I saw that. Green Bay 28-21. Green Bay 28-21. Oh, you got the Micah Parsons t-shirt jersey. Oh, he got the Micah Parsons joint.
Green Bay to the Sox. Put the G on. You know what time it is. Packers packing them up today. They getting packed up. You heard what Parsons said. Disrespectful.
Mona's got it 28-24.
Devon said it ain't happening today either. He said the Bills not winning today. Devon just hit me up and said the Bills not winning today either.
Mona got it 28-24 Packers.
This team is. Oh, you picking the Packers? Oh, you getting on the right side of history? You better get on the right side of history. You know what time it is. Packers packing them up. 27-13. We packing them right up. By the way, I just want to show y'all something real quick. Chicago. I will give them some props, though. Do not get it confused. Nah, because you've been disrespecting them all year.
That's why we had this. That's why we had this. You were disrespecting them, saying that they were the worst team in the division. Now say sorry. Say sorry. At the beginning of the year, you said they were the worst team in the division.
Not.
Posted allowed in any quarter.
They make the playoffs. I'll apologize. I'll apologize if they make the playoffs. I'm not apologizing because you want a fish to swim or a bird to fly. Okay, I'm not apologizing for that. Hello, look at this play though. This right here is something they need to watch for today. Rome Odunze is not playing though, so this kind of messes this up. But watch this. This is crazy. Ben Johnson has a serious issue. I think he sit at home and just draw up plays. Look at this.
Yeah, that's.
Do you see the concept on that, Marcus?
Yeah. Look, he's one of the best offensive minds in the game now. He has changed the way
that is out of 11 personnel, by the way.
Yeah.
That's out of 11 personnel. That doesn't even look like 11 personnel at all. Look at this. Look at all that damn room. Oh my goodness. And honestly, if Swift would have just kept going straight up the field.
And here's the scary part. Here's the scary part, Torch. They got a nice little 1-2. They got a nice little 1-2
right
punches.
Now what I'm
Swift
looking at.
I know. Swift ain't Gibbs and Monangai ain't Montgomery. But when you look at what he's trying to build with that 1-2 game, that 1-2 punch at the running back position, and then you also have to consider Caleb Williams' legs when he decides to take off. He's one of the better running quarterbacks in the league. So we got to take all of that into consideration, man.
He could have had. I'm gonna be honest with you. He could have had more yards if Odunze actually put his helmet where it should have went.
Yeah.
Watch where Odunze ends up. Odunze should have put his helmet on this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy where my cursor is at. This guy should have got the block. He would have went up the field, and it's only one man to make miss. That is serious offensive play calling. Drawing this up like this is crazy work. Ben Johnson sits in his basement. It looked like. Look at this.
One of the best. Him and Sean McVay, what they do as far as with offense, and also probably Kyle Shanahan. When you talk about this offensive genius, these guys they're incredible. Ben Johnson, I knew the type of effect that he would have on Caleb Johnson. The type of effect that he has is just incredible, man. And you see the improvement in his game. You just won't see it today because Micah Parsons would have him running for his life. But yeah,
we're not playing with them today. It's good that you got on the right side of.
It's just look. As information comes out, I change depending on the information that I see and hear. Did Devon pick the Bears? Did Devon pick the Bears? Did he say the Bears? He said the Bills are losing. He said that the Bears are going to win.
He ain't said that.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I know he's a Bears fan. This is it for the Chiefs, man. I don't see how they, especially after losing to the Cowboys. Was it last week? Yeah, on Thanksgiving. The Houston Texans pass rush is crazy. Now, we saw what they did to Josh Allen, getting after Josh Allen. I just don't see a scenario where the Chiefs win this game. And if the Chiefs win this game, which I got the Chiefs losing this game, the Chiefs are done. If the Chiefs lose this game, they're done. I I got the Texans. Where let me see here. I got the Texans winning this game. I don't see how they can avoid that pass rush, man. I don't see it. And then you don't really have to worry about their run game. I mean, Hunt's okay, but he doesn't scare you in the run game. I'm going Texans. I'm going Texans 24-21 Texans.
I'm going 17-13 Texans.
17-13 Texans. Okay. Yeah, that pass rush, man. That pass rush is just them, the Rams and the Broncos, their pass rush is like off the charts. Mona's got it 28-24 Texans.
I don't think it'll be that high scoring of a game. I think you're going to have to stick your foot in the mud. Oh, here's somebody else. We've heard your name so many times in past. But, sir, we need to hear your name multiple times today if you think your team winning.
Kelsey.
You also have been criticized for effort.
Kelsey.
Chris Jones. Chris
Jones. Ooh. I think Kelsey's got to show up in this game, and Rashee Rice has got to show up. That's their only chance. Rashee Rice has got to show up in this game. He's got to be a difference maker in this game.
Stingley is going to lock him right up.
Okay, well then not him. Then Worthy. Then Worthy. They better get the ball in his hands because he's one of their best playmakers.
Well, to me, it's defense. Chris Jones.
Yeah.
You need to go up today, sir. That money.
And that offensive and that Chiefs offensive line, y'all got to protect Mahomes because they are going to be after his ass today. They're going to be after him today. Josh Simmons is out for the year. He's on IR on that left tackle spot. That means either Will Anderson Jr. or Danielle Hunter is playing some backup. They are playing a backup. Who's the right
we
tackle?
already know how that look. And we already know how that look. Them playing backup.
Who's the right tackle for the Bills? Will Anderson Jr. wore his ass out.
Deion Dawkins?
No, he's a left tackle. No, he's a left tackle.
Oh, Spencer Brown. My fault. Spencer
Brown got his ass worn out. And Deion Dawkins got his ass worn out too. And you're putting a backup left tackle against those two? Good luck. Good luck. I know Simmons is a rookie, but he's a damn good rookie, and he's gone for the year. So I just don't see how they weather this onslaught. It's going to be an onslaught today after Patrick Mahomes. Omarion Hampton's back. So that definitely helps. Look, the Eagles have been floundering. And Justin Herbert is somewhat injured. Didn't he break his wrist or something like that on his non-throwing hand?
I'm out. This is in Philadelphia, correct?
I thought it was in LA. I thought. It's in LA, right? Let me see.
It's in LA?
It is in. Nope, it is in.
I'm taking the Chargers.
It's in.
If this would have been in Philly, I would have took Philadelphia. Yeah. It's in LA. I'm taking the Chargers.
Yeah. Let me see here. Mona's going 21-20 Chargers. Did I take the Chargers too? Or did I pick the Eagles? I'm looking at my score. I'm going to take the Chargers too, man. I think Omarion Hampton Aronde Gatson, I like what he's been doing. And that 1-2 punch with Hampton and Vidal, I think that's his name, the backup running back. Quentin Johnson, I think he maybe gets behind their defense. But I think it'll be a close game. But the Eagles are floundering right now, man. And Saquon Barkley has been a shell of himself. You talk about guys that need to show up this year. Saquon Barkley, he's had one 100-yard rushing game this year. One. And he had like 9 or 10 last year. He doesn't even have 1,000 yards yet. I don't even think he has 1,000 yards yet at this point of the season.
They didn't have tape on them last year. They have tape on them this year. And that's my thing. They have tape this year.
Better get AJ Brown. Better get AJ Brown in this game, man. And all the picks, because I'm about to go watch this game. I'm gonna go get me something to eat and go watch this game.
Yeah, I think actually we are done with all.
That's the Monday. That's the Monday night game there.
Oh yeah, we not Texans and Browns. We already picked the Browns, and you already know your Cowboys got their ass whooped. Yes, I'm about to watch the game myself and do work at the same time. You know, being able to walk and chew gum at the same time. Yeah, I can do that for sure. Now, this has been a fun rise up early. Once in a blue moon situation, you never usually get this too much because Marcus the Alphabets is usually snoring, still catching Z's, and I'm
up early every day.
I'm always up on the go, ready, and always up and alert. Marcus still be playing with the pillows and stuff, you know, and his coffee, all that good stuff. Laying down. If you ever call Marcus the Alphabets, it's gonna be super dark. It's gonna be super dark.
Like my house dark, man. I like my house dark. Even when it's bright as hell out, I like my house dark. I like the house dark as hell. Plus, you got to understand where I live.
So do I.
Because it's usually like during the summer, it's hot as hell here and it's bright here. So I like it dark. I like it dark. All my windows and curtains and everything, my shutters be closed, man. But we appreciate y'all getting up. We're going to let y'all go because we start watching these games. Shout out to everybody. Much love to everybody. Enjoy the games. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern time, Alphabets Football Show Coffee Talk, where we talk a little bit of football, a little bit of life. We'll be talking about some of the games and whatever the stories, some of the news that's popping up, late breaking news, okay? World Class Wednesdays. We'll be back.
Don't skip Monday. Don't skip Monday.
Monday night. Monday
late night madness. Monday
late night madness. Late night madness. World Class Wednesdays. Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show on Thursday, and myself and hopefully Mona will be back on Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the Alphabets Football Show. Okay, so we appreciate y'all. Much love. Enjoy the games. See ya.